Hello, everybody. We are here on the last stretch of the day-long Children's Day of Action, Stories, Sunbirds, Read Aloud. This has been a marathon day. It's been so inspiring and so beautiful to see everybody come together in commemoration of the children who staged a press conference in front of Al Shifa Hospital a year ago on November 7th, 2023, asking everybody to help them to provide food and water and shelter and to stop the war. And it's heartbreaking that their cries and their pleas for help have not been answered yet. And we are hopeful that our action today, along with many organizations and many actions that are happening across the country, and actually we'll be putting the toolkit in the chat. Many organizations and events and actions that are happening, all in response to the poet Mosab Abu Toa's call for us to do this. And so here we are, doing our best to raise money, to raise awareness, and honor those children and the many, many children who have been killed in this war without mercy and without us even knowing their names. And so we honor all the martyrs, all of the children who have lost their lives in this tragedy of a man-made tragedy. All right, so let us move on to we're going to move. So one of the things that happened was we couldn't find Jacqueline Woodson for a second, so we went to another video, Map of Palestine, a map for Palestine. And so it pushed us off a little bit, but we had to move Huda Fahmy's book to now and presentation to now. And luckily it was pre-recorded. So let's move to Huda Fahmy's video.
Sorry, it's just taking a second to load for me.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
There we go.
Cool.
Hi, my name is Huda Fahmy. I'm the author and illustrator behind the webcomic series Yes, I'm Hot in This. I'm also the author and illustrator behind the YA graphic novel series Huda F Are You, Huda F Cares, and the upcoming Huda F Wants to Know, which will be out in April of 2025. I am so grateful to get to read to you today on Children's Day of Action. As an author and illustrator, it is my job, it is my honor to prioritize all children. And it is one of the reasons that I became an author, was to provide underrepresented voices with a chance to be seen and heard in a format that they are not usually represented in. And so I'm incredibly honored to get to speak and read to you today. I'm going to be reading from my first YA book called Huda F Are You, and it is a story that follows our main character, Huda F, who, yes, she does share a name with me, but it is not an autobiography. Though there are similarities to my life, she is her own character, and she finds herself starting at a new school in a new city, where even though most of the kids look like her, she feels incredibly left out, like she does not fit in, and she feels like something is wrong with her. And so I want to read to you Huda F Are You by Huda Fahmy, because it is a graphic novel. It is kind of hard to read aloud, but I will be reading from the page and then I will lift it up so that you can see the picture. And I always like to start out by saying this book is dedicated to my mother, who wants everybody to know that she does hate the title. But please keep in mind that this story and these characters are not meant to represent all Muslims. All Muslims are, or all Muslim experiences. We are not a monolith. As a hijab wearing Muslim woman, we are especially nuanced and complicated. And we most definitely don't wear our hijabs to bed, which is an image that I have of Huda in here. Wearing our hijab to bed. Well, we kind of wear them in bed when we're especially lazy or too tired to take them off, but those are exceptions. Moving on. Well, well, well. Where are the drugs, Huda? Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation. Well, if you like high school tales of confused identities, broken hearts, and kids disappointing their parents, then mine is the story for you. Let's rewind. My name is Huda F, and I'm just your friendly neighborhood Arab Muslim hijab wearing American whatever. White hijab, check. Thin frames, check. Plaid shirt, check. Terrified look on my face, check. A few months ago, my mom and dad up and decided it was time to move out of our old city and into one with more community. I've managed to come to terms with it. These are the best za'atar pies ever. Now I'm a freshman at Greenfield High, and the weirdest part about it so far is I'm not the only hijabi in class anymore. I do not stand out. Let me tell you a little bit about my family. Baba is a complicated man. Sometimes I feel like he wants me to struggle, but like only enough to learn how to take care of myself. And when you're done with this, I'll show you how to set up your 401k. He moved to the US from Egypt when he was 17. He went to school full time, worked 3 jobs, and did everything he could to survive. At 20, he married my mom and brought her back to the States with the promise that they wouldn't stay long. I promise this is temporary. We'll only be here 3 years, tops. And she had a hard time adjusting, and I don't think it's something she's ever forgotten. Raghead terrorist! That thing on your face can't hide you from me! For your safety, you need to take off your niqab. This sucks. Three years kind of turned into more, and before they knew it, Mama and Baba went from a family of 2 to a family of 7. Yep, they basically birthed a girl band. 14 years later, Dina is the sporty one, I'm the smart one, Lola's the popular one, Amani's the mysterious one, and Neda is the funny one. Believe me when I say 5 girls under one roof is a lot. It's exhausting, cramped, and don't even get me started on the bathroom to girl ratio. Move! I was here first. I was born first. What are we yelling about? This is why I'll be the first to get married. But as far as sisters go, we get along okay. Okay, the trick is it'll only work if we turn off the lights and leave you all alone. I hate you guys. Mama makes sure of that. Whenever she thinks that we need to bond more, she switches up who's bunking with who. And this year, it's my turn to bunk with Neda. But, but, Mama, I'm a freshman. How are you going to put me in a room with a 10-year-old? Why? What are you going to do in a room by yourself that you can't do with a 10-year-old? She's such a baby. I know Mama wants us to be close, but I can't help feeling like I just don't fit in. I hate it here. You have to stop saying that. It doesn't matter though. We're forced to do pretty much everything together. And because we were born back to back, we'll eventually go to college together too. I swear if we end up getting joint weddings, we're running away. But going to college is definitely a must. My parents value education. I mean, like, really value it. Mama is a teacher, and Baba has 3 master's degrees and is working on his PhD. You're going to college, or F. But college is expensive, and taking out loans is a big no-no for Muslims. So my parents' expectations of us are pretty high up there. I have great expectations for you. I think the phrase is great expectations. I said what I said. There they are trying to get like a 0% interest loan and getting laughed out of the bank. Nothing short of great grades and full scholarships were going to be accepted. Talk about pressure. That's my neighbor Nebs. Yeah, I'm sort of kind of a genius. Oh, your humility is inspiring. But seriously, being smart, it's kind of my thing. I'm totally gonna coast through the next 4 years. Wow, great job. Be my friend. So cool. Huda gets good grades. She has no idea what's coming. Welcome back. So there's law. Move it, freshie. Oh, slam. You gotta be kidding. You're late. You're late again. Late. Hydra. Hoda. Wait, I've got it. Hubba. Here. On Monday. Oh, Miss Ellen, you forgot to collect the homework. Scream. On Tuesday, Honda, it's your turn to feed Snape today. Be careful. Okay, Mr. Roberts. Sure. Oh no. Squish. Honda! Sorry, Mr. Roberts. On Wednesday. Okay. School might not be going that great, but at least it can't get much worse, right? Hey, fine. Okay, this isn't so bad. Use your hijab, woman. Cover those pimples up. Hey, check out Mediterranean pizza face over there. So clever. Oh, I love how hairy your hands are. Huh? Oh, have my hands always looked like this? One must be like having a cat you can pet whenever you want. Yes, it is exactly like that. Yay me. Later that night, I take it back. It can get much worse. Oh no. Oh. And on Thursday, I'm counting on you to do your son of a squish. No. Hey, I think you said in chocolate. It's most definitely not chocolate. Oh, hey, thanks. I'll take care of that right away. And oh, if it isn't any trouble, could you kill me now, please? On Friday. If only I had a group of friends to suffer high school with. Ambitious to hit rock bottom at such a young age. I guess I should be used to this. I mean, I didn't have friends in middle school either. I mean, I had people who I hung out with. Hey, Hoda, we came up with a new nickname for you. What? Boater. Get it? Because you came here fresh off the boat. Yeah, it was either that or goat lover. However did you choose? They were not friends. I definitely don't miss those guys. But I'm in high school now. I can rebrand. New city, new school, new me, right? Cool, there are Arabic signs everywhere here? Hijabis too? Like a phoenix, I shall be reborn. I just gotta find the right click. And that should be easy in Dearborn, right? I'll just hang out with other hijabis. Oh, you wear hijab? Cool, me too. What the? You want to be best friends for life? Okay. This should work, right? You know that wearing hijab is not a personality trait, right? Oh, okay, Neda, wise 10-year-old. What do you even know? Oh, she's right. At least in middle school, I wasn't invisible. Isn't it neat to be learning about your home country, Afghanistan? Not from Afghanistan. But I was the hijabi. It was all I had that set me apart. And I let it become my whole personality. Now I'm not the Muslim, I'm just a Muslim. There are hijabis everywhere. There are hijabi athletes, hijabi gamers, hijabby fashionistas. And then there's me. Oh, I get it. I'm in a bowl of porridge because I'm bland, right? Well, this is my dream and I'm in control. Unseasoned chicken. Haha. File me under miscellaneous hodgepodge potpourri. But that means I fit in anywhere, right? No, I didn't fit in at my old school, so why should I expect to fit in here? At least I know why I don't click anywhere with anyone. Actually, I've known for years. You see, I am a pod person. I have no clue who I am or who I want to be. Who the F are you? I don't know. I guess I'll stop there. Thank you so much for joining me on my little read along today and on Children's Day of Action. I hope you enjoy the rest of the event and the other authors and illustrators. Thanks.
Oh my goodness, that was so much fun. That was just like so much fun. We're back here, we're backstage laughing our booties off. It was just so great. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much, Huda Fahmy, for that wonderful reading. Okay, we're gonna transition actually. We're gonna to something else. Since there are no questions to be asked, that we didn't have a live reader, we're just going to remind you that you have another 30 minutes. Actually, you can take the link and donate at your leisure, but right now, if we want to hype you up to donate, so if you want, you can donate. The link is in the chat to the Middle East Children's Alliance. Anything, just give it up. Think about give up like some coffee, or give up, well, maybe not coffee, because I know you guys are very sacred about your coffee, but I don't drink coffee, so I would give it up. But something else, give up, I don't know, a special treat, that chocolate or whatever. Think about all of the images of and the footage that we have seen of children in Gaza, what they're living right now, what they have witnessed, what they are enduring. Every time I sit down to eat, or to take a shower, or even to go to bed, or to take a quiet walk and work in my garden, I think about the children in Palestine. I think about the children at our border. I think about the children in Sudan and the Congo and Haiti, who don't have these very small privileges that we do. And so I've been fundraising for Middle East Children's Alliance for a little bit now, and I have an ongoing separate fundraiser that you can find in on my social media accounts. But um, today, anything that goes that is donated, if you send us receipt of your donation, you will be entered into a big giveaway. We have a big pile of books that we get to give away to the people who donated. And they're all will be signed, and they are coming from the creators who are donating them, the people who have been here today in this long, beautiful, uplifting, inspiring day of action. Our story, Sunbirds Read Aloud. Okay, so let's stop the video.